All right, guys. This is the next section in Chapter 7. This is 7.3. Um, and this is the beginning of what's called logarithmic equations or expressions. Okay, let's see. Logarithmic expression or equation, sorry. Okay, and the simple abbreviation for that, people just call these logs. Okay. There's a couple things that you got to understand. You got to understand what a log is in order to do math with them, obviously. Okay. So the most important part of this right now is just to understand what a log is and what a log means. Okay. So let's look at something like this. First of all, you would call this log base 2 of 8. Okay. Log base 2 of 8. All right, what a log is doing, there's a couple key things that I always want you to remember about logs. The first one is very important. The answer to any log expression or equation, the answer to any log is an exponent. That is key for you to understand what logs are and how to get their answers, okay? What this is asking you, the answer to any log is an exponent. So what this asks you is 2 to what unknown power is equal to 8. That's what this is asking you. They're asking you, what exponent does the base need to be to become this larger number? Okay, so obviously 2 to the third is 8. 2 to the third. Let's go through a couple more here. What's log base 3 of 9? So that's asking me 3 to what power is 9? 3 to what exponent is 9? The answer to that would be 2. Okay, let's go through a couple that might be make you think a little bit more. How about log base 2 of 1/4? So what exponent makes a 2 become a 1/4? Well, remember this. Remember what our negative exponent rule is. Anything that's a negative exponent, for instance, like 3 to the negative 2 power, anything with a negative exponent, that thing moves to the other side of the fraction, so it would move to the bottom, and the exponent would become positive, so that'd be 1/9. So what exponent would make the 2 not only move to the other side of the fraction, but also become a 4? That would be a negative 2. How about log base 5 of 5? Or log base any number to itself. The exponent that allows any number to stay at itself, of course, is 1. How about log base 6 of 1, or anything where this is a 1? What exponent turns any log into a 1? That would be 0. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to be able to go back and forth between what they call log form or logarithmic form and exponent form. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple things here. Like I'm going to give you this one, log base 3 of 27. What's that equal? Log base 3 of 27. 3 to what power is 27? 3. And we want to be able to switch forms with that. Okay, now here's how you switch forms. Here's a saying for you. We'll go put this back up here by the star. If you know these two sayings, you'll be able to do this, okay? The other saying you need to remember is that when you switch forms, the base stays the same. Okay, so the base stays the same, and the answer to any log is an exponent. So remember that whatever the exponent is attached to is called the base. So here, log base 3. So my base stays the same. The answer to any log is an exponent, so this 3 becomes the exponent, which of course equals 27. Okay, how about log base 5 of 625? Well, 5 to what power is 625? That of course is 4. Now let's switch forms. The base stays the same. The answer to any log is an exponent, so 4 to the 5th must equal 625. Okay, we of course can go the other way. What if I had something like 6 to the 3rd is 2/16? If I wanted you to write that in log form, I'd say, okay, the base stays the same. So I know it's log base 6. And then I write my equal sign. The answer to any log, the answer is the exponent. So I know it equals 3. So the 2/16 must go here. How about 4 to the negative 2 is equal to 1 over 16? Change forms, go back to log form. The base stays the same. So this is log base 4. Now I write my equal sign. The answer to any log is the exponents. The negative 2 must be the answer. So the 1 over 16 goes here. Okay. All right, some other things that they might have you do in this section, other than knowing what a log is, which we've explained, and also switching forms, is, I'm just looking really fast. They may have you just evaluate logs. And again, I think that some of these you can do in your head. Like, for instance, if I just asked you whoops, let me move the camera down. If I just asked you, like, what is log base 2 of 16? So you have to, if you do these in your head, I think you're going to learn faster. Okay, so log base 2 of 16, 2 to what power is 16? 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 again. I'm trying to get my fingers in. Is 8 times 2 again is 16. So that answer is 4. Okay. Now, if you have one of the newer calculators, you find to be able to type that in, to type in log base 2 of 16, you go to math. And you want to go all the way to the bottom. So I hit the up button. And option A is log base. Okay. When you hit enter, it brings up this template for you. So we want to do log base 2 of 16. And of course, will shoot me out an answer of 4. So you can have your calculator tell you the answer for you. But I think when you start, you should try to do these a little bit in your head. Okay. One other thing that you should know about logs. What's called the common log, like if I just say log of 1,000, if they do not list you a base, if the base is imaginary, then the base is imaginary 10. Okay, imaginary 10. Now, that common log or log base 10 is this button right here on your calculator. It just says log. That's log base 10. See how on my calculator here, the base number is imaginary. So log or log base 10 of 1,000, 10 to what power is 1,000? 3. Okay, so if a log value is not written, the log base value is not written, that base value is 10. All right. If you try to look for the log base button in your calculator and you do not have it, I have another way to type logs into your calculator. So you'll just need to come see me with your calculator and I'll teach you how you can type it in to get all the answers. Okay. All right. That's the intro to logs. The difficulty will be picking up here. So hopefully we all stay on pace. Okay. See you in class.